Welcome back everybody. In this video I'll be looking at my progress of Take It Racing 2. Before we begin, I'm going to show you that I've set up a Patreon. So Take It Racing 2 is coming along very nicely. I have managed to create around 40 new cars for the game. I'll just show you a select few. I made a video before about Google Sheets. I've been using Google Sheets to track what cars I want in the game and turning them into a fake brand name, and then also tracking the price and the handling and braking so that I can better balance the game. I'll show you some of the artwork because that's what I've most enjoyed doing. This is a Jaguar. It's called a Palmer. This is obviously a race car. It's got its Class A. If you noticed, I've actually simplified the stats. I've taken out the rear wheel drive bit, and I'm not going to add danger into the game because I feel like it would be too frustrating if you could lose your car, which will mean I can make it more quicker as well. And I'm also going to make it so as the years go on and the car stays in the dealership, the engine power will go up or down. I think it'll just go up, just so that it can keep some cars relevant as the level increases, the level difficulty increases over the years in the game. This is obviously based on the Mini, Flam. This is probably one of my favorites. I might shrink it down even more. There are a few cars that I've made that are too big and I need to shrink down. If you saw my post on Twitter, there's a few cars that are a bit out of scale. They were the Volvos. It's meant to be an Aston Martin. This isn't very readable, but there are some things I will change, and I can easily change them. This is another Aston Martin race car. This one's one of the first Porsches. If you can see it, like it resembles Beetle in some aspects. But yeah, I've tried to be creative about this stuff. I've been writing brand descriptions as well, and I'm gonna try and add that into the game as well, just by clicking on the name or the brand. But yeah, the Lanetta is a Lancia. I'm excited for some of the later cars. These cars at the moment, obviously, all from the 50s. Later cars can be much cooler, like the the Ferrari Testarossa and the Lamborghini Countach and stuff like that. But this is probably one of my favorite cars. Obviously, you may have heard of the Mercedes 500 SL, which is meant to be this one, and then this is the SLR, which is the race version. As you can see, it's like exaggerated and extended, and the stats are there as well. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites actually. It's a Lotus. I think it's called Lotus 7, and it looks like a little frog. I really like it. And this looks like a lily pad or something, like a water lily. But yeah, it's really cute. I might try and make some more cars that look this characterful because I was really happy with how this turned out. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put those all into the game. I'll just drag them in and hook them up the same. But first, I'm making it so there will be a garage upgrade bit, so you can have a maximum of like 5 garage slots. And yeah, I'm also gonna make it so there's the special. I think I've talked about the special before. It's basically just like I made a game my first year of university using Twine, which is a text-based game engine, and I had a car guy in there, which every time you go to him or every day you go to him, the car is different, and sometimes I made it so it's normally a boring car, but it's really cheap, and sometimes it's a really special car that's really expensive, and that will basically be the premise. I'll make another piece of character art for him. If you can see this character art here, Carl Pitt and Betty Chase. I'll make another one. I'll make him have a parody name. This is what I'm planning for the next update. So that the special, used car or rare cars, the garage upgrades, all of the cars I've made so far, all those 40 cars-ish that I've made. I've also started adding a new race, which is this race is a point-to-point, and I haven't done a point-to-point yet. I'm seeing how much work it takes. It does take quite a lot of work because the map itself, I made a big map, and then I've made it so the artwork moves around on the background, and I've exported each one. And if I want to change it, then it does require a bit of work. Well, if I show you, Redfield Oval, it's just the same thing every time, just with the different car artwork. So I've done this one, and I did enjoy doing it, and I think there is potential in it, but it did take a lot of work. So this will be in the 1950 summer thing. So currently I've got the spring calendar, which obviously if you've played it already, then you should have got to the end of it, and it ends the game. And I'll make it so it's less like a demo, and it becomes more and more like an actual game. I'll try and keep updating it, and if you follow me on itch and also Patreon, I'll be posting updates there about what's going on with the game. Yeah, I'm going to be more frequent with these updates now because I'm back to work on it. I'm still working with the Retro Room, the guy who made Quest Arrest, on some secret projects, but I am trying to focus on my work as well now. It would really help me out if you guys like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment about what you think of this and what you would like to see from the game. I'm very interested to hear your thoughts. And obviously, please suggest any tutorial ideas as well, because I have a few suggestions that you guys have suggested, but I will run out eventually, so anything that you guys suggest is great. And if you have the time, please check out my Patreon. Consider supporting me, but don't feel pressured into doing it. Obviously I've just set it up, so there's not really much on it yet. From now on, I will be posting all of my tutorials 2 days in advance on Patreon, as you see here. Obviously, I will still make it so they upload to YouTube twice a week, and I will try and do more content now. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.